Sup nerds, so y'all remember back in the olden days, aka a month ago, we made an Impaulsive podcast parody. It was like I was playing Mike, Noah was playing Logan, Rob was playing this guy.
He's playing me.
Y'all remember when 6ix9ine was here?
Now he's here.
You guys are mean.
Wait, what are you doing here?
First of all, I need you to go put on a puffier jacket and then come finish this conversation.
This is the puffiest one I got, though.
Yo, what are you storing? Were you going to AMC with all the snacks and you just didn't want to pay?
You don't know what's under here.
First of all, you do a shitty Morty impression.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Why did you do it like that? Oh, Morty, get inside the space shop. Well, I was just...
Roast me, do it right.
But I was doing an impression of you, though.
Did he really do a Rick and Morty impression?
No, he did.
Dude, hey.
He really did. That's why we did that bit.
Listen to his version of it. Go ahead, do the Morty.
Oh, wait. I don't even watch it. Oh, jeez, Rick. Morty, get to the space traveler. That was improv. I didn't even know what I was saying.
I'm gonna show you my Morty impression now. Ready?
Let's see the real one. Let's see the real one because it was just a parody, right?
Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, man, I don't know if I could do this. Jessica really likes me. Jeez, Rick. I'm nervous now. I'm in front of you guys.
That was pretty good.
I got no support here. Reed just got a haircut. I barely even know what he looks like.
What does that have to do with anything?
You look like you're from Stranger Things. Don't make me get into you.
My question is, how did you / everyone else see it? Because we saw the Mike Twitch reaction. It has like hella views. Low-key more views than the actual video itself. They tased it. I pulled the taser out. Keep in mind, girls are still hitting my phone at this point. How did you see it? How did anyone else see the video?
A lot of people are DMing me because they said somebody was bullying me.
How is that? I was like, George is a comedian. He would be able to laugh at this.
No,
He would understand.
I was dying of laughter. I think A-Rack sent you guys a video. He's my roommate, and he just caught me dying of laughter.
It's a form of flattery. I would love for people to do parody on me.
Here's the thing.
I must say something if people are doing parody on me.
If the parody hits, then I'm like, and it fucking hit. Like your guys' beats, when you kept trying to chime in, and then you're like, what are you guys playing, Mike? And not another word out of you. Bro, I fucking died. I was like, and you know what's funny? Now every time I get caught off, I go, he's right. That is what I look like when I do that.
It's, you know what's funny was people were saying like I have the same patches too. Like I can't like. And then I looked. I was like, wait, we have like the same sort of not grown in.
His whole life he's been preparing for this role. He's like, I gotta know.
I gotta be.
Yeah, we photoshopped those mics. Those weren't even real mics in the thing.
Photoshop laptops, and then Noah and Rob like photoshopped the whole background with the sign to make it the modern. Hey, it was high key and knock out of the park, but whatever.
How long have you guys been planning that?
We should film it tonight, and then we'd set up the green screen right there.
Yeah, I saw the podcast.
Sat down and started saying
it was like,
stuff.
Logan's going to Puerto Rico. We're like, oh shoot, we better make this before the podcast. I don't know what happened.
And Rob was saying his parts. We had just Rob by himself with the green screen, and we just kind of gave him the lines. He was like coming up with stuff on the spot. That was really it.
And then the whole video was kind of played off of that.
If it wasn't for you, that would be hard to parody. I guess you could do Mike with his raspy voice just chiming in about his...
I guess without you, it wouldn't be the parody. There would be nothing to really...
Dude, when you're like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've done drugs. I fucking lost it, dog. I was like, this is so funny. Anybody who's a true fan of Impaulsive, you guys picked up on every fucking beat.
Mannerisms. All
it was
this.
great. You
We're
guys
a true
did
fan
such
of the show. That's why. I mean, I think that's the reason.
And you guys got me watching all your other shit too. And I was like, all right, you guys got me in there. You got me into like a hook.
Oh, let's go.
I kind of want to do a skit with you guys because I started with skits. Who can we make fun of? I'll write. I got Bryce Hall on lock. I'll go for the top. We'll get out David Dobrik. I don't care who it takes. We'll get everybody.
We're the skit guys, so we're with whatever. Did you send it to Mike? Did you send it to them? I want to know what their reactions were because not a lot of people saw their reactions, Mike and Logan.
Mike knew when I talked to him and he was laughing. He said he's like, they hit all the beats. And then when I asked Logan, Logan said, no, I didn't watch it yet, but Mike told me they killed it.
Oh, okay. Logan don't give a fuck. He's...
No, but he did end up watching it and he did like it.
He commented on it, but I was like, you never know if they watched the whole thing or whatever.
It's probably his assistant. He probably never watched. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. Hey, we never had a parody made on us, but Rob had one.
Recently, just, yeah, I don't know. I guess I made it.
I want you guys to be on the actual set when we start and I'm like, yo, get the fuck. Oh.
It's like we pretend it's
we're
like
all sitting in the same spots.
Yeah.
Well, that would be cool.
That's actually
I just
funny.
interrupt you when you're doing the Morty. Like, get the fuck out! It's not even good. Get out of here.
The actual cast comes in like, wait, what are y'all doing?
Oh, that's
We just run away.
right.
Justin Bieber.
That'd be a funny vlog bit.
It would. How do you guys come up with skits? You guys like sit down and you're like,
I just like sit there with my notepad, just jot down ideas, and I'll look at other YouTube videos, other YouTubers and stuff, see what the climate is, see who's popular, and be like, that's what caused.
You have your hand on the pulse.
I've had Impulsive Podcast Parody written in my notes for like a year. I was just like, we'll get to it. Once I found out it was ending, like Noah said, we were just like, we gotta do it now.
Is it ending? What's happening?
I don't think it's ending.
Okay.
I don't think it's ending. I think we're gonna do whatever. I think there's a lot of stuff on the line, but the crew and the people that all work on it are obsessed with it. Everybody loves it. Like we just finished one right now, and I was literally just talking to Logan on the phone. It's such a passion thing, and I feel like nobody's ready to let it go. If that makes sense.
It's still a relatively new endeavor.
Bro, it's wild how many people like listen to us talk. Like I didn't think it was that deep until you go places and people come up to you and just talk about deep things. Because when you're on the vlog, people come up to you and talk about, oh dude, you're so funny, blah, blah, blah. But when you get into like a deep conversation with a stranger and it resonated with them and you're like, oh damn, like okay.
I'm like a hero, basically.
I'm like a superhero. Logan told me this would happen. I didn't believe him. He said it's gonna change you because your words have an impact and you really are not held responsible until the whole world's like, what did you mean by that? So now you can't just talk out of your ass. There's no more of that shit. Like you talk out of your ass, people will fuck you up.
I do a lot of that. I do a lot of that.
Oh yeah, dude. All I did was talk out of my butthole. I barely used my mouth actually. And then they just caught me up and they're like, none of that shit again. You care more because
about what you say.
Yeah, because before you'd be like, oh fuck. Who cares?
Yeah.
Until somebody writes you an email that's like 2 pages about like why it means so much to them, and you're like, oh fuck.
That's also a double-edged sword because we probably all say things either in private or in conversation, whatever, that you couldn't say publicly because you know that there's people that would say, that's wrong and you can't say that. So it's like, are you really even being your authentic self when you have to be on a podcast of that magnitude? Because
because we do say, well, like, dude, they've tried to cancel me so many times already. I speak my mind. I'm not a bitch, but like, if there's a thing like, let's say watermelons. Right? Like watermelons, I don't give a fuck about, right? If I don't really give a fuck about it, and I was gonna say something kind of like a jab at it, if I don't know so much about it, because the podcast now has so much weight to it, I'm like, maybe I should do my research before I try to come at that shit. So it made me more educated, understanding, empathetic. So like, if I know 90% of it, I still won't talk about it. So you'll hear me say, oh, I don't know enough about it. So because like, bro, I said one thing one time, and I was like, just I'll throw it out there, and then I was like, I was like, oh shit, better do my homework next time.
what's an example of one, like something where people were coming at you for? Because I don't think I've watched every episode to know.
I think the worst I ever got it was when I said, Logan asked me, he's like, is it manly for guys to wear a dress? And to me, that question was like, manly in my mind is like, what in the general aspect do men do?
Correct.
Now, I wasn't coming at them in a judgmental way, like men shouldn't wear. I never said that. I was like, oh, I don't know if it's manly. And dog, like when I mean Harry Styles, his whole team came after me. I mean like his mom, his aunt, like everybody, like their whole family, community, fan base, like everybody came after me. And I was like, dog, I was like, this can't be that deep.
For saying, it's not manly to wear a dress.
This is my theory about it, right? I'm not judging you. It has nothing to do with me as George Janko. If I walk into a clothing store and I'm like, excuse me, I'm buying a dress. I don't say who for, right? They're like, yes, it's gonna be in the women's department. So in my mind, that shit ain't manly. It's for women.
Correct.
So that was my aspect of it. Now, did I say men can't wear dresses? No, I don't give a fuck if you wear a dress. You can wear a dress every single day of your life, and I'll dap you up. And if you're a man, you're a man. I don't give a fuck.
In the men's section, I've never seen a dress.
I've never seen a dress in the man section.
Well, and
That's true.
also I saw this, it was the Trey Rags skit where he said, the woman was like, well, you should pay for the dinner or do XYZ. You're the man in the relationship, you should pay for the bill. And it's like, well, other people can make demands based on your gender or whatever, but second you say something about, I don't know how to articulate this properly. But
I know, I was just saying, it's like
saying?
they pick up the word manly when they want to.
There you go.
You know, like, open the door for me. That's not manly of you not to do it.
Yeah, you say,
like a gentleman thing.
wearing a dress isn't manly. You monster. And then they say,
Pay the bill.
Pay the bill, you're man up. Oh, I thought you said, well, never mind.
I just noticed that people tend to bring up topics to start an argument nowadays. When they ask me the question, I should have just been like, well, I don't care. Because I don't give a fuck. And I got so much shit for that. And I don't give a fuck. You can wear high heels, pumps, earrings, diamond dress every fucking day and we'll play basketball. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They took me saying I don't think it's manly as in like, oh, he hates dudes in dresses. He's racist. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
The animal abuser that hates transphobic bigot.
And tarantulas. He hates tarantulas. The fuck? I don't fuck tarantulas though, I'm not gonna lie.
Neither do I. That's tarantula-phobic.
I feel like we're gonna get like canceled for these jokes now.
You can't say everything that you really want to say because there's always going to be someone who hasn't.
Well, you can, but just not online.
Yeah.
Honestly, I swear to God, I just got into this behavior. Like, I'm just gonna be like super nice. And if they're trying to start beef or say shit or twist my words, I'm just gonna be like, all right, bet.
But if you agree to everything, this guy doesn't have any opinions. Why doesn't he ever chime in with some input?
No, I got the way out of it. It's easy. Just go, oh, I don't know enough about that. Then you seem like intelligent and respectful. So it's like, next time, if I could time travel, like, do you think it's manly wear a dress? I'm like, I don't know enough about that.
I don't know enough about that.
Sir, did you murder him or not? I
I don't know enough about that to speak on it.
Are you sure it was me? There's a security camera pointing at you, literally stabbing him multiple times.
I don't know enough about that.